Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is InkEyes. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to InkEyes Plays Pyre. We stopped at like a very, how would you say, crucial point of the campaign last time. We were at the Scribe's Gate and we're I guess, we made a case for our freedoms and we were let through. So let's continue the campaign and see what's gonna happen now. So now we have the liberation right. We might need to select somebody to go free. I do not know who it might be. My controller is very dirty. We're gonna go to the wagon, see if we can talk to anyone. Surely we can. Jodariel appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her raiment. Hedwin soon joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Rookie? None as yet. Complain about a chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar, then. I am certain that it is. Stop flirting! Stop! Jesus Christ. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said or needs to be said. Soon, if Volfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey! What did I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Rookie. We got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How fare your struggles with your mask, Greentail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a little bit. Put some of the old nerves to bed there for good measure. Though, this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well? That's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just we might be breaking up the band here, people, if one of us gets out. That's been bugging me a while now. I thought we were all getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Hedwin slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can't help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us. We're all getting out of here. Exactly, we're like the originals, man. I care about the others too, I do. But we've been here from the start. I want you to know, my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So, it's like this. If any of us gets out, great. But it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back to. What? You think they're gonna build a bridge down here and free ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. Jodariel turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you, and to reassure herself. She has like the tiniest smile. This smile appeared on her face like since the last screen to this. Rookie nods his head in turn, and Hedwin's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn toward the door. The fall of Salim awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom, yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. Your three companions each gain +1 hope for the liberation right. Steel yourselves in turn. Oh snap! So what is going on? Tizo's up in the rafters. Riverfrost. Keeps it from the Scholarian shore. So cold it can burn the skin, but keeps the wagon cool and food fresher longer. Fretting to himself. Poor Greentail. I just want to see, like, after interacting a few times with certain things, some things happened, other things happened, like people came to interact with me. Uncharacteristically quiet for Jay. Awaiting nightfall, Sir Gilman. Pamitha. Testing her wings. Hedwin's nearby. Not bothered by me playing with his dishes. What about the throw rug? Nope. By the way, these, the white loot, all of these pieces, the soundtrack, these are different from the original soundtrack. What I'm trying to say is that you have the original soundtrack that you hear, but every piece of music here is actually an acoustic version of it. An acoustic version that the lone minstrel plays. So there are two versions. And these are completely unique. These are all on the lute and sung by Mr. Minstrel. Arguing with the Beyonders? What are you up to? Why, hello, my lovely reader. What might I do for you? Anything on your mind? Let me ask you something, lovely reader. Have you any idea for how long I have been imprisoned here? 1,000 years? A year. Sandra appears rather youthful. Surely her incarceration could not have been that long. 10 years. Perhaps Sandra has been trapped within the Beyonder Crystal for a long time already. 100 years. Sandra could have been imprisoned for much longer than her appearance suggests. 1,000 years. Maybe guessing at an absurd number may do something to raise Sandra's spirit a bit. Actually, I was gonna go with 1,000 years anyway. You guess that Sandra could have been in her current state of exile since well before the dawn of the current age. At first, she shows no indication that she even heard you. Close. Soon enough, I shall be getting there. I have been imprisoned thus for 837 years. According to my count, at least. It is possible I have lost track, although, given my state, I can assure you that I have had ample time to verify my arithmetic. She goes silent for a time. Let me give you some advice. If you decide to kill the Emperor, make sure you achieve what you set out to do. I expected my own death, regardless of the outcome of my task. I was not expecting this, certainly not to be telling you about it 837 years later, or however long that has been. Although, enough of that for now. Let us get back to business. Go forth and show your adversaries what you have learned. Oh, snap. Okay. It's gonna be the three of them. It's gotta be. It has to be the three of them. I can't not do it with the three of them. But I may not be allowed to do it with the three of them. So, let's see. First things first. Hey guys, so just so you're aware at all, I know how come you're here. How come you made it all the way up here? Oh, I know it. I know, alright. You're here because I got the lowest prices in all Downside High, right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock, you're gonna get a lot of value there. An awful lot. Scribe Snuff. Unlearn any masteries and choose again. Let's take this one.
RITES.
You're welcome. So, be seeing you guys here at the summit of Mount Aladil. One among you may finally go free if you prevail.
Before the sent us.
Is everyone prepared, Edwin?
Kiratem.
Sorry, Wolfred. Our reader there was drinking some coffee, but let me assure you that though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth to defeat the Tempers in the RITES this night. What happens if we fail? Edwin, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No? Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It is as simple as that. What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. Wolfred's ambitious plan to spark a revolution in the Commonwealth as peacefully as possible. The plan's current probability of success is just 22%. Damn. Boy. My boy, we are united in our cause. We shall look, as ever, toward the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances, just as they arise. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path. I like this tune. Oh yeah. Snap.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain.
Look at the scribes.
And stood upon the fall of Solium.
Solium.
You are to be commended for your guidance, reader. But only if you can prevail in this liberation rite.
That's the minstrel.
Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
Oh man, give me goosebumps. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. The anointed one of the Tempers. Come forth now and declare yourself. And pay any respect you have onto your adversaries at Nightwings. Oh snap. That's their Jodariel. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask.
You know who I am already. But look at what we've got here. The damned Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never gonna see the day again.
He takes notice of someone in your ranks.
Hey you!
He indicates Jodariel. She scoffs back at him.
Lose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages. Not in these damn robes.
Jodariel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask just as her adversary asked. Satisfied?
Oh. You must be new.
Jodariel soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk.
Ah, I like your curly horns.
Don't call her curly horns.
Tell you what, once we put out our lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have this spot open. Only shame is, I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time.
I should rather cut out my tongue.
Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. Now, come on.
Ignarius throws his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. Ignarius. He is the notorious demon leader of one of the most feared triumvirates in the RITES, my friends. Cometh. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct the rite? The little minstrel gets your attention in his subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Oh boy. These aren't even available. My choices are between Jodariel, Ruki, and Jay. Deal's a deal. It's gotta be one of these two, in my opinion. I have multiple fast characters here. I think Yuruki can be anointed. Yuruki. Oh snap. Alright, well... Excellent choice, chum. Now let's get me out of here. Then the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well then. Under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eve's deliberation rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Ruki Greentail shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exile Ignarius shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now who among the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate, strive alongside Ruki Greentail and see to his return in glory?
Who shall lend him support?
It shall be his true and only friends, companions in the Commonwealth and beyond. Hedwyn.
Hedwyn.
Sounds good. Now let's bring Ruki home. And the ever so beautiful, strong, and faithful demon Jodariel.
Jodariel.
Very well. Let us prevail here and see this through.
The choice is cast.
Very well. The 8 scribes accept your choices, reader of the Nightwings. She then indicates to the lone minstrel who's playing the lute so beautifully right now. Now, are you prepared? Are you yourself prepared, Tariq? What? I, Celeste? Then let us all begin? Is there gonna be like a flippin' lute duo? Hold on.
Nightwings! Been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me.
No snap.
Commence.
Greentail. Why? Oh shit. This is a huge field. Beautiful. 130. I'm not gonna talk so you can enjoy the music and hear the lyrics to it.
You good for nothing Nightwings. Skip out on us for years and years and then show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once. But now, we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it, I used to be the best. At last, but now, the pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Oh, Moira, I doubt you'll even recognize me anyway. Come on, Nightwings, let's see you keep this up.
Jody!
Edwin plunged into their fire. Extinguish now their pyre. Sublime. Now go on just once more. Sinners.
Greentail, do it for your freedom, my friend. For your liberation.
And there it is, at last. The Nightwings proved their worth.
The pressure was on.
For their adversaries,
I had to win.
They did not.
I had to win this. Oh my god.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free.
Oh shit.
Absolved of all misdeeds.
Oh shit.
Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Man, maybe I should have let this guy win. So you could go see Moira. Because we're all like equally bad and good people. Like, it's not like there are protagonists and antagonists. We're all dirty in some sort of way. The society, the Commonwealth has found us guilty of something. you know, and thrown us down here. Maybe, well, maybe like one of us learned to read. Maybe the other one committed murders. I don't know. If that's the case, then maybe we're not equals. But let's see.
God, what a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. Good old Rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Damn it. Nightwings! Be seeing you around, I guess. And next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky.
So, what now? I guess I'm just supposed to jump into this waterfall thing back here, and then that's it. Home free. Home free. Something comes over him then. Now listen to me, chums. Don't any of you go thinking you're gonna miss me, yeah? You're gonna do just fine, even without old Rookie Greentail there to keep an eye out all the time. Even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes and all that. Me? I'm going to be so busy drinking myself silly on Commonwealth stock, and I'm sure I'm soon gonna forget each and every one of you. But just in case I don't, you be sure and stop by and visit me if you get back here there too. Just look for Mama Greentail's shop, right in the heart of town. You can't miss it. So yeah, stop by, say hi, you know, and now I think I gotta go, so excuse me. Oh man, he's whisked away. He drops into the shimmer pool. Seldom seen celestial phenomenon linking the downside back to the Commonwealth. And disappears within, although you can still hear him going on about something. Well, let me tell you, this is weird in here. Hey, it's starting. Wait. Rookie is set to return to the Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Rookie Greentail. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Heh. I'm so confused about everything in this game. I used to think the scribes are just the stuff of stories, but all of this is really they're doing, isn't it? I think it was this one that I wanted. If Headwind jumps into airborne adversaries, he banishes them. Jesus. Actually, why didn't I not go with that? That seems great. Yep. Spread it out.
Jodariel.
So I'm guessing that's the amount of experience that they earn once they do a rite. What does this bar say? One's capacity to gain enlightenment more quickly. Current inspiration is 500. Exiles do not conduct the rites, gaining inspiration rather than enlightenment. Exiles gain enlightenment twice as quickly while they have inspiration. Really?
Until the rites begin anew.
So... this is kind of sad and lonely. I really like Rookie. After your victory over the Tempers and the Liberation Rites, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from here. I miss him already. And it's quieter now, but... right. We'll see Rookie again if we persevere. Our journeys now begin in earnest. We'll just need to make a few last preparations while we're here. What about the stars? Can we afford the time? About that, reader. Go see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Aladil is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Rookie as you look toward the heavens. You gaze into the darkness of the night to seek your destination now. Huh? You search and search the sky, but in vain. No stars are shining now. Huh? The stars revealed nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicion? Whether or not, it's as book foretells. Or it's as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here. We'll travel to it at dawn. And when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words, my boy. After the Liberation Rite, you find Sir Gilman in uncharacteristically quiet and a contemplative mood. He salutes you crisply with his tail. Yeah, glory to you, Master Reader, and glory to the noble rookie Greentail. Long may he prosper in the Commonwealth! And, in so doing, may he benefit the plan into which we have all been thrust. Then he falls silent for a time. You sense him growing very emotional. In noble rookie, this knight found a kindred spirit, Master Reader. One of the questionable honor, the greatest cunning, and such blinding speed as to befit a minstrel's tale. This knight fears our triumvirate lost something irreplaceable in him. Of course, this knight is also pleased that Rookie has achieved his freedom. Very much so. And furthermore, this knight shall now continue training even harder than before. Rookie Greentail, this knight shall train on and until such time as he is swifter than the jagged lightnings of the deathless tempest. Now, Master Reader, this knight must beg his leave of you, for it is time, not for his rest, but for his training. Know that he is very grateful for your wisdom and your guidance in these rites. Between yourself and Master Rookie, you have instilled within this knight an unshakable resolve. He bows low and bids you a good evening. Rookie, just gonna resort to the moonshine for the next few days. She's perched up on the roof. He's nearby, training, stretching his legs, climbing around outside. What is Tizo up to? Eating leftovers? Greentail's liberated. Aww, look, it's his mother and uncle. May they have reunited by now. Aww, that is so adorable. Paginal woodwork. What's going on with this book? And the mercy shown, in the words of Golathanian, the Master General. The imp Haub and I, we helped to save my emperor. And when the danger did subside, my emperor Solium Mur, he said something to me which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Golathanian. 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 Fuck me. So I may yet have mine. You too, now are an exile of the downside. In all the days which I have left, I never could repay the mercy you have shown me. So if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do it in the next." We crossed the land together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did. History of Solimer, the first exile, and the so 1, 2, it's gotta be 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 scribes. So there are 8 campaigns. Oh man. We're gonna meet a lot of characters if that's the case. Holy crap. Hold on, hold on. You called for me, lovely reader? Yes, I did, of course. You have invoked Sandra. Goodbye. Sure. Rookie! Rookie! Damn it. Well, let's see what happens here. Good morning, my boy. The place I noted earlier, and let me illuminate the way. The Moonlight Alcove, a small landing in the dark side of the Sacred Mountain. The next cycle of the rites here. Ooh. Wolford leads all of you into a calm and quiet clearing tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about, you see a variety of strange items and equipment. Bide your time. You find Wolford seemingly lost in thought, but then he turns to you. Greetings, reader. This wagon and I, we've many memories together, and I could not help reliving some of them just now. I suppose some aspects of my past may be of relevance to you, given your role. If there is something that you wish to know, you need but ask. What happened to you? You asked Wolford about his past in the Commonwealth and how it is he came to be in the downside. How rather forward of you, my boy. Most whom I have met during my travels here have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nonetheless, I am happy to tell you. As a reader, I assume you are familiar with the stamping press. I owned and operated one. An illegal invention allowing written materials to be published at an extraordinary rate. In 617 AS, the Commonwealth was under the siege from within, as theocratic propaganda quickly spread. Interesting. I took issue with the Commonwealth. The ban on literacy. The interminable wars against the high-wing remnants. I spread truth all about it. About it all, with my machine. Under pseudonym, of course. Still, what was your pseudonym, though? I knew I was putting myself at risk, and sure enough, my stamping press was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. I, however, managed to elude capture for a while, but not for long enough. Here in the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that is the long and the short of it. Now then, was there anything else? Ask why the Nightwings expanded triumvirate, of which you are now a part, seems to have a storied history. You express interest in knowing more of how the Nightwings came to be here and Wolford's past connection to the group. I have been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. They found me, in a manner, as I understand, quite like how Hidwin and the others found you. Back then it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined an exile called Erissa, and another known as Oranic. They look way more badass than any of our guys. Like, look at him, and look at her, and then just imagine Jay's face, and Tizo, and Greentail's attitude and stuff. And freaking Gilman. No way. Once in a while, we let little Tizo stand with us as well. Oh, really? That's awesome. He is rather older than he looks. The other triumvirates we stood against, they feared us. Only the Tempers presented any threat to us in any given right. But There was a terrible accident, Irisa. We lost her. And Oralek, he was my friend. He fell from Mount Aladiel. We lost him as well. On the night when he was to be free. We were reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blame the rites themselves, the circumstances that put us into danger. The downside is claim many lives, yet this, it was too much. I vowed never again to don the mask and raiments. Oh, that's why you don't participate, huh? I had the black wagon cleared and buried, such that it could not be used again. If the Nightwings would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under new leadership and towards a different purpose. And that is all I wish to say of this, my boy. And the purpose tonight is to revolt tomorrow. How do you know the Lone Minstrel? You ask Wolfred about his history with the Lone Minstrel, whom he seems to know quite well. Tanig was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been much as how you've seen. Although he's somewhat more cheerful now that I recall back then. If you can believe that. I think our plan has sparked a little fire in him. He serves the Rites and the Nightwings. I have tried to ask him of his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it. I think he's like a fallen guardian angel. That's why he, like, at the Liberation Rite, he was, like, on the other side of the little arch where Celeste was, and then they talked to each other, and they both had lutes, and I think he's just, like, fallen from grace or something. Maybe he, like, let somebody through that he wasn't supposed to. I don't know. Though it is plain that he's not from around here. This being the downside, I respect his wishes for some privacy. Nonetheless, although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time, though it was he who first informed me that the Nightwings had returned. He and Tizo were instrumental in our meeting. It's been good to see him doing relatively well anyway. Was there anything else you wish to talk about for now? Bye. You thank Wolfred for his time and bid him a good rest of the afternoon. Likewise to you, reader. Be well. Dash dash pish pash 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 pish pash pish pash. 'Tis indeed a good place to stop the video. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it. Tomorrow we'll be back to see what it means to bide our time. And are we gonna go back? Is it gonna be like another round of Liberation Rites? Or are we gonna, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's pretty exciting. So come back tomorrow so we can see what happens. Goodbye.